Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce and it's time for a little NBA basketball. The NBA season just getting rolling. It's the Utah Jazz going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. 2K Sports presents the NBA.
It's NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Hart alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And our good friend Doris Burke will join us from the sidelines. Thanks for tuning in. It's a single-game return to Minnesota for the Timberwolves as they'll look for a boost from their hometown crowd. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season. They were dominated last year, not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
And, I think they may have a little extra motivation because they lost last year's season series to this team.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, Aldridge out there with Gallinari. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then it's Okafor. And it's Rose in at the point guard. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Nash, Anthony out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kobe. And it's Okur in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Two teams kind of bringing up the back end of the conference. It's not a matchup the top teams are going to pay much attention to.
Well, even if the high end isn't interested, you can bet these guys are. Two teams trying to build themselves up. You can measure improvement in other ways if you're not making the playoffs.
That's a great point. Aldridge backing in. It's stolen by Okur. On defense, Utah. It's a three-point game. They defeated the Hornets in their last game.
Not many wasted trips down the floor. That was a very efficient game for them offensively.
And, Steve, they really fed off of each other, too. I mean, good passing, good shooting. I think both became contagious.
Here's Gallinari, and the rejection by LeBron. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And I thought the most impressive part of that win, other than the final score, was just the way they shared the ball offensively.
Well, exactly, Steve. I mean, everybody was in on the act.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Rick Adelman gave me just a few minutes with him. We talked about Derrick Rose, who has become virtually unguardable as he's grown up into the league. He said it used to be you could play off Rose and give him the shot, but he added that three-pointer last year. And now there's nothing you can do to stop him short of doubling him every chance we get. We'll see if it comes to that, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Kobe dishes to LeBron. Now Okafor defending. Okur for three. Rose with the rebound. And here's Utah. Now Smith. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans. Aldridge with a screen on Nash. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
First personal foul, team space.
He can't complete the three-point play. And Minnesota has possession. Backing down is LeBron. Picked up by Aldridge. Good. LeBron's now got his first basket of the night.
You know, when there's little or no D on this guy and he's headed to the rim, just chalk it up and go on.
Smith the pass to Rose. Aldridge with a screen on Nash. Rose kicks to Aldridge. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Nash can't get it to go. And stolen by LeBron.
Well, that's an empty possession when you're that loose with the basketball.
Jazz trail by 3. From 18 feet away. Gets it to go. Smith's got his second basket of the night. Here's Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
What a finish with that hoop.
And here we go with Derrick Rose. Last game he had 12. Lets it go from deep. Gets the bucket. Smith's got 7 points in the game. Now Okur. Charity stripe shot. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Kobe.
A nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
Rose kicks to Gallinari. Covered by LeBron. Pulls it up. No good. And Minnesota the other way now.
Defense a little shaky there, and he had a good look.
Kobe, no good. Here is Rose. Gallinari dishes to Aldridge. Okafor up top. Nails the baby hook. It's a tie ball game.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
Deep two from Anthony. Rebound by Smith. Deflects the pass. Kobe with the steal. Rose against Kobe. Rose passes to Aldridge. Shoots from the baseline. Okur gets the rebound. Anthony kicks to LeBron. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Rose has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Smith. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
JR.
Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. The 3 from Anthony. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
I think Coach saw a couple of things he wanted to correct. You got to make sure everyone's following the game plan.
You better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
Yeah, he's been in sync with his teammates over that stretch of time. No question, his passing has just been phenomenal.
Darko Milicic, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Haslam comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Then for the Jazz, Kurt Thomas, he's checked in for Okafor. And it's Walker in for J.R. Smith. Dishes it to Walker. Outside Thomas. Kobe with the steal.
Boy, you got to love that kind of anticipatory defense. That should be illegal, Kevin.
Defense wasn't able to get back fast enough to contest.
Well, they were caught flat-footed after committing the turnover that time, guys.
Nash against Rose. And stolen by Nash.
Well, now that's twice we've seen the offense collapse. That's back-to-back empty trips because of turnover.
Yeah, and that's going to be a problem, because now all of a sudden you start turning the ball over, you lose all offensive rhythm and flow.
Nash is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul. .43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Thomas. Aldridge backing in. The Jazz with another miss.
This has been a strong statement by them, the way they've come out and attacked the glass early.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. I love the physical play, the fact that they're taking the game right to their opponents.
Aldridge is screen. Over Haslam, and Aldridge the basket on the assist from Gallinari. Aldridge has got his first 2 points. For 3, Kobe, and again Minnesota with the triple.
Tell you what, there's not much he can't do out there, guys.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5.
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hands.
And we'll see you in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Here's Calderon. So with Rose on the bench, here's who Ty Corbin's going with. Okafor out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Calderon. Then there's Lewis. And it's Smith in at the 2. Timberwolves leading by 3. And he lays in the alley-oop. 8 points for LeBron.
Superb feed there, young fella.
It really was. Perfect setup for the lay-in.
Well, he just managed to float the ball up there.
Here's Calderon. Guarded now by Nash. Tipped. Okafor backs in. Smith up top. From downtown, and the Jazz, another three.
It's been all about ball movement here. Great passing.
Yeah, anytime you've got an unselfish team, the ball will find the open player.
For three, Kobe. They get it back. Durant dishes to Nash. From deep, LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's his first three-pointer, so maybe that one will get him started.
Shoots it. And it's Smith missing. Here comes Durant. It's a 5-point game. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Jazz trail by 5. Calderon kicks to Aldridge. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter. Moving the ball. He passes to Kobe. LeBron outside. Launches a three. That's in. Coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Calderon. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Smith outside. From about 19 feet. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Now, they may have to climb on his back to get back into this game.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Durant. 16 points for LeBron. Calderon against Nash. Back to Calderon. Defended by Nash. Shoots from the elbow. LaMarcus Aldridge again. Aldridge has got 8 points.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Bryant. Sean Lewis pulls it in.
You know, his reputation is such that you'd be surprised with him missing any layup opportunities.
From the high post. That's good. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead. Here's Minnesota. Nash kicks to Kobe. And they're pushing it up. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
The defense just swung wide open for him there. Easy shot.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they didn't put up any resistance at all.
That was definitely worth a second look with our great Spike Steenkamp. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 16 points, and the 3-ball's been there for him, too. He's hit 2 from out there.
You know the three-pointer gives any player an added dimension to his game that will almost always lead to more responsibility at the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Durant. Allen comes in for Kobe. And it's Heinrich in for Steve Nash. Now, here is Gallinari. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Clock at 6. Defended by Allen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's good defense. Don't let a guy get a lay-in, foul hard, and send him to the free throw line.
Yeah, I like that billboard there. Sending a message. You can't come in here and get anything free in our paint.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's LeBron. He's got 17. Anthony, the pass to LeBron. The rebound by the Jazz.
You know, as tight as this game is, you have to like their chances the way they've been rebounding.
They have a pretty good margin in that department, so they've got to continue to hit the boards hard, and it'll pay off for them in the end.
Now, here's Thomas. J.R. Smith on the wing, defended by Allen.
Boy, he had a good look there.
You got to take those when they come.
Puts up a 3, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Heinrich. 20 points for LeBron. Here's Calderon. Thomas dishes to Calderon. Here's Smith. The Jazz again can't hit it. And Minnesota has possession. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Utah calls timeout. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. The Timberwolves, number 1.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball to the right guy at the right time in the right position.
Minnesota making some changes. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Okur. Durant comes in for LeBron. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. The Jazz also changing it up. Emeka Okafor is checked in for Thomas. Walker comes in for J.R. Smith. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jose Calderon. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Ridnour against Rose. And here's Anderson for 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And how much do you love to see the big fella knocking down that 3 there, guys?
And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Luke Ridnour. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter. Fires from the wing. Rose gets the bucket.
And across the board, his stats, just amazing.
Well, he's monogrammed this game in a big way.
Milicic in the post, working on Okafor. Allen's shot is off.
Now that's a clinical example of how to get up into a shooter, how to close out on a great shooter. Any effort short of that, and the shot is probably going down.
Yep, really showing his ability to bother the long-distance shot. No contact either.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Rose kicks to Anderson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one.
That's his 2nd shot from long range in this quarter, so he's starting to roll.
Gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
They come right back with the triple.
An eye for an eye. How about a 3 for a 3, Steve?
And here's Gallinari outside. And the Jazz, another 3.
And these two just going at it from deep now.
You know, it seems like what's going on here is anything you can do, I can do better territory.
We'll come right back from Minneapolis.
And welcome to HP at the half. We got a close game right now out at Target Center. Utah with the lead against Minnesota. You can talk about lights out shooting, but this is out of this world. They simply can't miss out there. J.R. Smith is having a huge impact. He has 17 points and has been on the mark from deep so far. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves not to be outdone. They've been making smart passes, protecting their possessions. Fundamental basketball is a beautiful thing to watch. And LeBron is absolutely dominating. High percentage looks in the first half. Amazing work from the field, shooting in the high 60s. That's big-time bucket by him. A lot of offense here for the first half for these two, leading their teams in scoring. And now, other NBA games in the books from earlier. Let's check them out. The Warriors at Oracle Arena took the win over the Thunder. They've now gone 3 for their last 4. The bulk of the scoring came from Chris Kaman. And another game that also finished up, Phoenix with a loss to the Rockets in Houston. 6-point difference in that one. Corey Maggette led the team in points. And a look now at the rest of the action from around the NBA. The Clippers at Staples Center took the win over the Trailblazers. That's their 3rd game they've taken in their last 5 trips out to the court. And it was Chris Paul leading them in scoring. And back we go to Minnesota. Thanks so much for being with us.
Here we go now, the start of the 3rd quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Here's Rose. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Anthony. Kobe is out there with Nash. Then it's Mehmet Okur. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Rose outside. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Nash. Hits from the high post. Nash has got the first field goal of the second half for the Timberwolves. Rose again.
Assistant, Derrick Rose.
It's all knotted up.
Easy finish there.
Defense was helpless.
Here's Rose. Defended by Nash. Nash against Rose. Back to Aldridge. From short range, rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just 1 for 4 here in the 3rd quarter, so a very slow start for this club.
So here's Gallinari. He has 5. Covered by LeBron. Gallinari dishes to Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock, and he lays it straight in. Aldridge has got 10. 3rd quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead, and then the other one storms right back.
Yeah, and that is evidenced by the 8 lead changes we've seen so far. Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
He places so much emphasis on his rebounding at both ends of the floor.
Here's Rose. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. 6 points for him. And here's Anthony from the arc. No good. Aldridge with some nice D. And here's Rose. 6 points for him. Nash is whistled for reaching in. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Okur. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for LeBron. The Jazz also changing it up. Thomas comes in for Emeka Okafor. And it's Walker in for J.R. Smith. Rose can't get it to go. Now the Timberwolves will take it the other way. Durant for 3. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Durant against Rose. Fires top of the key. 2nd shot opportunity. And that one's good by Aldridge.
He's been so solid. You've got to keep him out there on the floor. Really doing a nice job for the offense.
Nash kicks to Kobe. Over Aldridge. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Utah leading. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Rose. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Rose has got 4 points this quarter. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
This run a definite concern. They've lost all momentum. They need to try to sort this out right away.
Minnesota making some changes. LeBron comes in for Kevin Durant. And Pierce subbed in for Steve Nash. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Timberwolves, best team in the conference, really having a nice season and looking to maintain that through the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Jazz, right on their tail.
Well, I think for Utah, they've pushed all the right buttons so far. I mean, it looks like they're in for a much better year than the one they had last year.
Well, they've gotten off on the right foot, and that's the main thing. And sometimes in the NBA, it's all about that start that you have. You can build momentum early, and then if you create enough cushion for yourself in the standings, you can deal with that adversity that's inevitably going to come.
Utah calls timeout.
He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now.
And the Jazz with some changes. Emeka Okafor is checked in for Thomas. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Bill Walker. There's 1:40 left in the 3rd. And Gallinari kicks to Okafor. Rose against Pierce. Fades and shoots. Rose with another miss.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
The basket, the bump, and the foul. Oh, what a play. Free throw good, LeBron. Here's Rose. He's got 8. Pierce covering. Looking to end the run. Rose can't get that one to fall.
A tight game here, and neither team has been able to gain an upper hand on the backboard.
Well, both teams really getting after it inside. It's been an interesting battle.
Now Pierce defending. Outside Rose. Drops one in from the wing. Rose has got 10.
You look at their scoring. Mid-range jumpers account for 6 of their last 10 points.
Well, defensively, they're doing a nice job of keeping them out of the paint, but you got to give them credit. They're knocking down shots.
And the layup is up and in. And the Jazz lead by 1. Here comes Carmelo Anthony. 14 points for him. Kobe can't hit. And Utah has possession. They lead by 1. Puts it up. Emeka Okafor the bucket on the assist by Rose. Rose has got his 7th assist here tonight. Minnesota with the ball. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and a nice defensive play to interrupt the alley-oop.
Well, Kevin, this team is showing a slight disadvantage in the turnover department. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Pierce covering. Out to Smith. With 1 on the clock. And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter getting going here. It's time for our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Let's go to Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. And it's the Jazz with the Spark Award for the stretch they put together. A big run in the 2nd quarter has been the story in this one so far, and could stay that way if they hold this lead. We'll see if they can finish things out here in the 4th, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. That run was a critical stretch spark of the game.
It sure was. I mean, once the pilot light was lit, they didn't let up.
Well, offensively, it all came together for them, Clark, and it really allowed them to...
And slam dunk. Wow! Now the Sprite Slam Cam for the replay.
What a game. This is really fun to watch.
And when games are tight like this, I mean, success or failure can really turn on small details and 1 or 2 plays.
Guarded by Kobe. Lewis on the way. Covered by LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Calderon. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. The Timberwolves trail. He kicks to Carmelo. Fires from deep. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 5th assist in this one. Calderon against Nash. LeBron against Aldridge. The finger roll finish at the bucket. It's all knotted up. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Here's Nash. Outside, Kobe. Baseline J on the way. Shard Lewis pulls it in.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Okafor with the screen on Anthony. Calderon against Nash. Calderon kicks to Smith. 6 to shoot. Covered by Anthony. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Smith's got 19 points. Here's Kobe. From deep LeBron. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, that's a quality look there. The defense a bit late.
And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark.
LeBron against Lewis. Calderon. Guarded now by Nash. Okafor. Down goes the slam.
Great matchup here. This game has gone back and forth.
Multiple lead changes. Just a great game, guys.
LeBron passes to Carmelo. For 3. That's good for Nash on the assist by Anthony. That's 7 points for Nash.
9 straight points for them off of wide open looks from deep. Something has to change for this deep.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They've got to close out harder, get a hand up, make him put it on the floor.
And the shot is good. And this game is tied up now.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Outside Lewis. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon.
And we have seen the intensity pick up big time here in the second half.
Well, you can feel the desire from both teams that they really want to win this one.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pierce comes in for Steve Nash. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Kurt Thomas, he's checked in for Okafor. Gallinari comes in for Rashard Lewis. Bill Walker, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jose Calderon. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin. Well, Rick Adelman had some advice for his team over that last break. He said to his players, we've come too far not to come out on top. Don't deviate from your role. Simply do your job. Guys, back to you.
And this continues to be a shootout.
Well, I'm a fan as well as a commentator, and I love this fast-paced action. I mean, it's going back and forth, back and forth.
Utah calls timeout. Emeka Okafor, he's checked in for Utah. Smith comes in for Bill Walker. Here's Rose. Pierce covering. And Gallinari backs down. He's picked up by LeBron. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Jumps up. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Smith. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Checking out the game J.R. Smith is having. 19 points, and he's hit a trio of 3-pointers to give himself 9 points from downtown.
He's doing his best to stretch this defense out, and this long-range outburst bodes well for this club. Boy, what a great job of getting into the teeth of the defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's been their main point of attack. I mean, get the ball deep and try to score from in tight rather than rely on the outside shooting. I mean, that's a more consistent way to score, take it inside.
Off the inbound pass. Rebound, Utah. Okafor's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Gallinari dishes to Smith. Guarded now by Durant. Aldridge kicks to Rose. Pierce covering. Shot clock at 6. There's Gallinari with the 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 8 here in this one already. LeBron against Gallinari. That drops. 37 points for LeBron.
Well, I like the way he's turned the heat up here in the 4th. I mean, that makes him an 80% shooter so far in the quarter.
Here is Rose. Stolen by Durant.
Well, since halftime, Kevin, they've yet to commit a turnover. That's something they must have addressed at the break.
Right side Aldridge. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's LeBron. The basket good off the assist from Durant. LeBron's now got 39. And so here is Utah. Outside Rose. Aldridge backing in. Releases. Connects.
What a clutch shot there.
Really, the definition of clutch.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Trailing by 2. The 3 from LeBron. Nails the triple.
Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
And here's Rose. Pierce covering. He sinks the clutch free throw. Some changes for Minnesota. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Durant, and it's Nash in for Paul Pierce. Hits them both, and now they have the lead.
Kevin, that's what you expect from him. When the pressure's at its highest, with the game on the line, that's when he's at his best.
Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kobe against Smith. Guarded by Kobe. Here's Rose. Okur with the block. Kobe with it, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Well, not much of a choice there. They pretty much had to foul.
Yeah, that's the only option they had to try to get the ball back to even this thing up.
And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Connects on number 2, and that'll put him up by 2. Here's Rose. Nash gets the reach-in call. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Good foul there defensively. Make him earn 2 points from the line.
I agree with you. I mean, no freebies. Don't give anybody an easy opportunity. Make good use of your foul there. Those were absolutely do or die, and he stepped up and knocked them down. Now can they get a stop before it's overtime?
Here's LeBron. Over Gallinari. It's off. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 45 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, it's getting hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. The Timberwolves win the tip-off to begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Kobe. LeBron James is out there with Anthony, and it's Mehmet Okur, and it's Nash in at the 1. Off the pick, nothing but net. 18 points for Rose.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get his shot off.
Rebound, Utah. Rose has got 4 rebounds in this game. He'd better get a move on. Guarded now by Nash. Takes it right up, and Aldridge slams it in.
I think he wanted some one-on-one time with the rim. He wasn't letting that thing go.
No, a little pose up there hanging on the rim, just kind of showing off a little bit, Clark.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Taken away by Anthony. Puts the lead pass in front of him. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Anthony's got 19 points.
Relentless on the glass is what he is, and that tip-in was the result of all the hard work he puts in down low.
Here is Rose. Ball's not loose. Smith against Kobe. From about 19 feet. Second chance shot. He lays it in with a soft touch. 10 points for Emeka Okafor.
Points in the paint have been the main course, or main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
Now they're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher.
Rose passes to Okafor. LeBron against Gallinari. Now Anthony defending. Shot off the pick. And Aldridge the basket on the assist from Gallinari. Aldridge has got 22. Shot On the wing, the shot by LeBron, no good. Utah leading. Rose with the ball. Outside Aldridge. Passes it to Okafor. Guarded now by Memo Okur. And here comes LeBron. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
What a fantastic performance from long range.
Well, that's been his territory all game, Steve.
Anthony gets called for the reach. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Rose. Defended by Nash. Aldridge backing in. Over Okur. Buries it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
You know, neither team has really been able to get the edge.
Yeah, this has been a tight one here. A nail-biter just going back and forth right now.
From 11 feet away. And LeBron with a nice bucket inside.
You know, they got a foul to give here if they need it.
Well, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now. They can be very aggressive.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 23 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, what do you think, Clark? You go for the 2 or the 3 here?
I don't think you choose one or the other ahead of time. I think you try to take what's available. You get the best shot as quickly as you can.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Okur. Durant comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Heinrich in for Steve Nash. Rose kicks to Aldridge. Defended by Durant with the fadeaway. Oh, off target.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And the Timberwolves call time. They're up by 2. 3 seconds left in the first overtime. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Gets the first. That makes it a 3-point lead. Gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll do it, Kevin. Those last free throws were the icing on the cake.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. An impressive victory in overtime after an exciting end in regulation.
You know what? In a long game, fatigue can sometimes affect every aspect of play. They didn't look tired at all to me.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.